Hey guys, Marty Boots here. Today I want to talk about Bitcoin because it's in a very tricky spot, but there's a few very, 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 very important things happening in the market today, and not a lot of people might know about it. Today is a huge options expiration, and basically a lot of these options that they have on are expiring above $11,000. Right now, it's something like that. Okay, above $11,000. So basically they want to suppress the price below $11,000 to make these options expire worthless. They do not want to pay out all these people holding the hundreds of millions of dollars worth of options, right? They want to take their money, of course. This is what the market makers do. Now, it's very important, guys, that these options expire. And when they expire worthless, it's bad for the people that bought the options, of course, but it's good for us who is waiting for a resolution of this pattern and this chop. So they have basically suppressed. They brought these options back up. Sorry, they brought the price back up above 11,000 basically, and they teased these option holders that they're going to make money, and then they sell that off again and suppress the price under $11,000, and then the options will expire worthless. Today, on the 25th of September 2020, right? Very, very important. So once you understand that, now you can start to think and get a picture of if a large group of orders are off the books will need to be recapitalized, right? There will need to be more orders put into the book. This is what happens, right? These options will need to be built back up again. Now, now this is when we need to figure out where the market is going. So once you understand the fundamental sort of aspect of the market, then you have to try and understand the price action. Now, the other important thing is you need to understand that it's a new quarter. Okay, it is a new quarter in 5 days' time. This is when the capital will be redeployed, right? The capital will all be expiring worthless today. At this, I mean, I don't think it's going to be closing above 11,000 or whatever. Now, don't quote me on the exact options. I need to really check that, but I know it's up there around 11,000 and so on, and some even further. But there is a lot of options, guys, up here at 14,000. This is for December. That's from memory, and even up here to 16,000. There's a lot of options up here. So it may want to bring price up here into December and do the same thing. So maybe come into November, brings it up here and teases people, and then maybe rolls it back over or something like that. And then them options will expire worthless again. Right? You can see the games they play. Once you understand the games they play, you can kind of use that to base your trades off in a way. Of course, we will need to figure this market out because it's at a critical point here on a new quarter. But I just want to put that out there. There's a lot of options up here, and they will want to tease those people. So maybe this price can move up there and tease those people, and it'll make a lot of people put on more options and fill them order books full of options again up into these high prices. So we'll have to see how that goes, guys. But I just want to kind of outline that very, very important aspect of the market that not a lot of people might understand, especially newer traders. And it's important to try and get your head around that. So anyway, if anybody wants to take the 3-day free trial and join us in there, we have a group of amazing members, and in our live trading room, we also have $1 million worth of courses, and these are from banks. Some of these from banks, institutions, and professional traders. We actually have about 4,000 courses. So if you really want to up your knowledge in the market and understand how to trade like professionals, you can take the 3-day free trial and get access um, to our VIP members get access to all those courses, 4,000 courses, guys. We also have a lot of buy and sell alerts. We get hundreds of alerts every single day, and you can trade whatever ones that match your style or whatever. So we have a lot to offer in there. So if you're interested, just take a 3-day free trial, guys. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the video, please. That'd be wonderful. It always helps a little bit. Every little bit counts. So what's going to happen now, guys? What is going to happen? I mean, the two things that people, two things that people, just changing the chart here, that people understand about this gap. People know about this gap, but to the untrained eye, people don't realize there's a gap down here at $6,000, right? The gap is at $6,200 to be precise. That's gap close. Gap window is up here at about 6,000. We'll call that 6,400, roughly. And you can see price close down here and then gapped up the next day up here. This gap was never filled. The untrained eye would not notice that or not see that. But as I've been trading for 14 years, and I've not even seen a single person mention this gap on Twitter or anywhere else. So there you go. Can price drop back down to the $6,000 mark and close this gap? Also, I mean, if price does move back down there, it will be important to fill that. I think it would be great to fill that. I'm not saying we're dropping down there yet, but I just want to point it out. Okay, now if I go back to if I take the VPVR out here, and the VPVR, guys, shows where the most volume on the chart is. Sorry, I don't know why my chart's not. Oh, there's the futures chart. Okay, well, this is important actually on the futures chart. You can see that the VPVR here, the high volume node, the point of control, this is where the highest amount of volume on the whole chart sits, and that is at 7,965. Okay, so this price loves to get retested, at least on the futures market. It loves to get retested. Price loves to get retest this level. Now, I want to show you something here that not a lot of people will know. This should change without that. Okay, you can see right here. Not a lot of people know this, but we've talked through this in our group many times. And we even called this VPVR when price was up here that there is a high volume node down here in our live trading room before the crash. Okay, so it's important to understand this concept. Now the VPVR, guys, look at this. Look where the price retested. Now, is that not the most flawless thing you've ever seen? Right? If you could have known that this market was going to move down to there, and this is your buy point, you could be a millionaire right now. You really could be a millionaire. That's no question about that. So if you understand that the big guys and the whales actually use this VPVR, the high volume nodes, this is where the liquidity is. This is where the liquidity is. This is where price likes to retest. You will see here that we have a very important level here at 9,000. Okay, roughly 9,000. Back down in here. This is very important. Price will like to retest that at some point. This would mean that the gap would close. Okay, now if I take this out again, you can see that there's a high volume node, another high volume node down here, right, at 6,400. Now we all know because of where price was at the $6,000 level for a long time, but price might actually want to. It's been retested. Look how important it was, guys. Look at the retest. Look at the retest all through here, of course, and the retest right here. Now, is price going to come back down and retest that again? Time will tell. But that would mean, guys, that this gap here is closed at this 9,600, and it would also mean the gap at the 9,600, the $6,000 gap would probably be closed as well. So it's important to understand that. Now, I'm not saying that this market is going to tank and do that just yet, but you need to be aware of these levels. Right, you need to be aware of these levels for sure. So I just have to point that out there. Now, people might not want to hear that, but protection of capital, preservation of capital is the most important thing. Now, for me, this is a large bullish structure on a 3-month chart. For me, I think this is going to explode higher at some point. But do we need that retrace on a new 3-month candle, right? The new 3-month candle. If we open up and something like this starts to happen where we get that drop, guys, honestly, I think it's fantastic, right? I know a lot of people might not like it. I might have to close some positions and reallocate capital and different things. But for me, I think it'll be fantastic. So we will be looking to see how this market trades on a new 3-month candle, and that is in a few days' time. Because we want to follow the whales. If the whales are going to be selling us off down to close them gaps, then we want to be short in this market, and then we will be looking to load up boats of altcoins and Bitcoin for the next run higher. This is a giant bullish pattern, and it will explode higher to test These levels up here at 14,000, 16,000, there's a lot of options up there. So you can best believe that, price will come up there to test where these options are sitting at some point. Guys, this is what the market makers do. This is their job, to create liquidity in the market and to test liquidity, to take it and to test it and to move price basically. So guys, in the short term, I'm expecting some chop into the close of this month, right? I really am expecting some chop. I don't really anticipate trading too much Bitcoin into this close. I expect chop. Yesterday was a beautiful move, guys. Yesterday was an absolutely beautiful move. Um, you know, if we move up here and fail to hold above these highs, I will short Bitcoin. I will look to short Bitcoin. Um, you know, who knows where that'll drop to, but is it going to drop and fill those gaps? Time will tell. But if we fail to move above this base, see this neckline here, this neckline is very important. If we're going to fail to get above this neckline, then I will look to short Bitcoin for the drop. If we're going to start getting bullish and getting above this, then I'm going to be long in this market to 13,000, 16,000, and so on. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. If you're interested in taking a 3-day free trial and improving your trading, joining our members. We have a group of amazing members in there, guys. Fantastic. I know the market has been a little bit tough on people recently. The altcoins are down 50 to 70%. In the group, I put out buy alerts for Link yesterday, and then it bounced 30%. I also put a buy alert out for Ren. That bounced 16%. So we have a lot of buy alerts and sell alerts in there for members. So if you're interested in all of that, just take the 3-day free trial. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you on the next video.